It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Not the most accurate pass.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pullet powering forward here. Guti! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, some tackle that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played out to the right. That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. And it's Guti. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Germany finding their passes. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution.
Gattuso deals with that comfortably. Guti. Now he's got space here. Now it's Hullet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nice looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Hullet, and the shot! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries a shot! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
66 minutes is number 21, Guti. Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Germany have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great vision.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. They're good.
Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's gone backward here. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Platini. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Platini looks to get on the end of this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Germany looking to pass their way through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
5 minutes left on the clock. He's in a great position here. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Number 15, Gullit. Coming on the field,
Rui Costa.
Number 20.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
14, Olise.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be
He's
5
found a way
minutes
through.
added time.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes to add. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's free. And Cruyff! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rui Costa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
So what do you
after the
take away
final
from it
whistle
all, Jim?
today.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Bale.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
So I say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaim...
Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Great vision. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Del Piero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read. Azar. And the through ball. He's shifted. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Has another go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, this is... Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Germany are in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Germany have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Bale. That's a good ball out wide.
Germany couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's onside. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Thiago. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. In he goes again. He's got a goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And this is Del Piero. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Half-time getting close now. And here's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Time and again they are repelled. Thiago. That's really well manoeuvred.
Has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso. Hazard. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That's tidy. He's through, now is he in? They want to be quick to recover this. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals.
Security
They'll have
staff
to
for
take
each
some
block.
risks now
Please
to try and
report
get
to the
back in
staff
this
room
game.
immediately.
And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Hits a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Alessandro Del Piero!
A case now of complete control. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. And it's Del Piero. Oh, played right into his path. And a chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 25.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Del Piero providing shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gattuso stood his ground strongly. Gullit does well to get it back. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Real chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hazard, and he's had a hit! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he get it through? It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Thiago. Messi. And now the breakaway. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is masterful defending. Gattuso. Hazard. Gullit. And the through ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Beckham. And they win it back again. And here's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thiago picks it up out wide. Goes down, but nothing given.
Substitution.
Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! Bale. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bale. Number 24.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Gullit.
Well, this does not
Coming on
look
the
promising,
field,
Peter. The least they can do is to
20,
give the crowd something to cheer about,
Number
but
8,
that might be difficult from here.
Well, it's a nice
Number
idea, but
14,
the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Chance! No, it's wide. Gattuso gathers from the goal
There will be
kick.
5 minutes
Oh,
added
easy
time.
pickings there. Platini. Now, can they get him away? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckham threads one in, and this is Pele. Now the Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Mateus plays the game as, and that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pelé running with the ball. Throw it. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Great vision. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! This time surely! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Guti. And it's Guti. That's been slipped through. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. And this is Forlan. Iniesta. He's through here. Messi drives it, he rises! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Forlan stood. It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And he's had a hit! Forlan! That is a beauty! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 13, Diego Forlan.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply, and the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come to nothing. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Pele. Oh, he's bustling through here, and the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, he's not getting past him there. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. Guti. Messi. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vardiol. Yaya Toure. No way through. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Sylvester.
There's the start of the second
Coming
half.
on to replace him is
Well,
number
things just
7,
haven't quite clicked,
Belletti.
Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, no joy this time. Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely spread. Beckham gets into a good position. Iniesta. Looking to play him in. And this is Forlan. He's through and all alone. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Guti. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Decent chance! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that someone's...
He's given it away. It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the run. Pull it. Has a look and place it forward. And this is Pele. Forlan! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yaya Toure. Engages and forces him off the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yaya Toure. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. It's Forlan! Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Yaya Toure. Now it's Pele. Now it's Forlan. And this is Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Number 10, Bale. Coming on the field.
And it's Messi.
Number 14,
Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliant. Forlan! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Costa Curta. And it's Zico. Now it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Big chance! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Zico. That looks a good ball through. Del Piero gets flagged offside. And it's Zico. And he's managed to get free. Oh, cracking ball. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Toure. Coming on to
Donatoni.
replace him is number
Takes
3.
a shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 88 minutes is...
Well, it's an inspired
Number 10.
substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Good ball over the top. Cleared away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And no, that was never going to make it.
6 added minutes
And
have
here's
been
Del
indicated.
Piero. Belletti. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Donatoni is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There's going to be another change
Beckham.
here.
Number 15, Hullet. Coming on the field.
That has ended up in
Number
no man's
22,
land. Del Piero.
Ronaldinho.
He is through
Number
here.
8, Rui Costa.
Great vision. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
How
who
would
has
you
found
sum up
themselves
what we've
a little
witnessed,
lost
Jim?
today. Please.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game
Jamaica
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Barcelona.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He is through here. And it's full on! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Barcelona, after 5 minutes, is number 13, Diego Forlan.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Pelé. Forlan. And a chance! They've done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries from distance. Just a whisker away. Vardiol. Pelé. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Bale. No way through. And this is Bale. And he was quick to react. Jamaica are already two behind. Awful start. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Good take, and is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Jamaica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pull it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to...
And he shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely shaped ball. Yaya Toure. Half an hour played now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Guti. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Forlan. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Pele. This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Now it's Pele. Some really good ball movement. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Costa Curta. And it's Messi.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Forlan. He has found the way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's through here. He's found the... And the shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. And the shot's on here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Now it's Bale. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Pele. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Son Heung-min played into space. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Guti. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played, well played. Messi shifted it to the flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pull it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Stood up well to him there. And the pass is intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's bounced back off the post. Vardiol. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Looking to play him in. Incoming delivery. Terrific header. And he's missed it. Odo. Now it's Messi. And here's Kagawa, and it's Zico. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And Smartly reclaimed. Now it's Kagawa. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Pullet receives it in a wide position.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Number 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 14,
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge, just the goalkeeper to beat. He's free. Great chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
86 minutes is number
And it didn't
9.
take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now it's Kagawa. Kagawa. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yaya Toure ploughing through the middle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Added minutes.
Yeah, they
indicated.
showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Pelé. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right. Messi gets into a good position. Pass is just off target. Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. Good ball over the top. That's that, the end. Jamaica suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So
And
what
we
do you
come
take
to you
away
now
from it
with
all,
a
Jim?
quick
Well,
request
there
for
was a
support
distinct
for
lack
our
of
World
clarity
Charity
or
Fund.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic
Germany
atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Jamaica.
This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 4 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Gullit. And this is Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Gullit. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now there's a fine ball. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! And he hits the net. 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 11 minutes is number 9, Pirlo.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good-looking ball. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieri. Goes for a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Germany with the corner, they're first. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. It's Beckham. From behind for a goal kick. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff! And the keeper threw out a limb. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. A nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the through ball. Hazard, he has found the way through. And Hullet sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and plays it forward. That has not gone well. Beckham. He's found a way through. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
This is the time you need that pace.
That ball looks a good one. Hullet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bale. Son Heung-min with the cross. Jamaica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Great vision. And this is cross. Tries a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Plays it out wide. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pirlo. Now it's Vieri. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space ahead of him. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And this is Hazard. Shot, surely! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make